So yesterday Insta360 released this Ace Pro 2 finally. I had the live stream. I was unboxing this camera with the first hands-on and how to update the firmware, how to connect it to the smartphone, what are the basic features of this camera. In today's video I will not review it. It's too early for a review for this camera. I will show you some footage I got with it, some like comparisons side by side with some other cameras. It's not gonna be a full review for this particular camera, for this Ace Pro 2. I haven't been playing with it a lot. I'm not the kind of YouTubers or content creators who received this camera before the release. I got it yesterday. Thank you Insta360. They surprised me with it. I was not expecting that at all, and it came just perfectly on time for my birthday. So I'll be playing with it for the upcoming days and weeks in order to make a full review, a non-biased and honest review of this camera. I don't have any NDAs with Insta360. I don't have any sponsorship. They sent me this one for free. Maybe because they saw my videos, they saw the live streams that I made recently about this camera. And last year I had a partnership with them when we gave away one Insta360 Ace Pro, and I'll be making my best this year also to give away an Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Let's hope for the best. So in today's video I'm going to show you, as I said, some footage with this camera, some low light shots with this camera, some audio test with this camera, and I'll be showing you also the profiles of this camera, the color profiles of this camera, the lens mods, and I mean the lens field of views of this camera. Without any further ado, let's get started. This is a test comparing the DJI Action 5 Pro to the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, 4K 25 frames per second on both cameras, stabilization on standard on Ace Pro 2, rock steady on the Action 5 Pro, wide field of view, ultra field of view on these two cameras. Everything is set to auto, sharpness to medium on the Ace Pro 2, sharpness -2 on the Action 5 Pro because sharpness is too high on the Action 5 Pro on the DJI camera. That's why it's on the lowest end. So what do you think about the image quality? I'm recording the audio internally on both cameras. I'm shooting in 8-bit on the Action 5 Pro because the Ace Pro 2 is only an 8-bit camera, so we can have a fair comparison. And now I will switch to 10-bit color on the DJI to see if the Ace Pro 2 can compete with the 10-bit of the Action 5 Pro. Just before jumping to the 10-bit color depth on the Action 5 Pro for this kind of comparison, I switched the HDR on the Ace Pro 2 before it was off, because we know that on the DJI the HDR is always on. So now I have it on the Ace Pro 2, and again 8-bit color depth on the Action 5 Pro, high bitrate. What do you think about the image quality? Let me know that down below. So now I'm in 10-bit on the DJI Action 5 Pro. I'm on the normal color profile on the Ace Pro 2. HDR is off, and now I will switch it to on. Do you notice any difference? Now the HDR is on the Ace Pro 2. Which look you prefer the most? Personally, when I would like to use the camera to vlog, I prefer to turn off the HDR, though I haven't checked the footage yet on the computer. And this is gonna be the first preview of what this camera is capable of. It's not a full review. Now I'm shooting in D-Log-M on the DJI Action 5 Pro, which is in 10-bit. I'm shooting in the iLog profile of the Ace Pro 2, and the HDR is off because I just noticed that we can toggle the HDR on even in iLog. So now I'm in the D-Log M mode on the Action 5 Pro, which is a 10-bit color depth. I'm shooting in iLog on the Ace Pro 2, and I noticed that I can toggle the HDR on and off even in iLog. So this one is with HDR off. What do you think about the image quality? What do you think about the flatness of the profile? Because I can see on the screen that it's way more flat than what I have on this DJI Action 5 Pro. So now I have the HDR toggled on the Ace Pro 2 in iLog and D-Log M 10-bit on the Action 5 Pro. What do you think about the image quality? Once again, which one you prefer the most? It's so misty, so hazy here. Just check that. We don't have much colors, unfortunately. And today we are October 23rd, just the day after the release of the Ace Pro 2, in order to give you some first images, some first footage out of this camera. So which one you prefer the most? I'm recording the audio once again internally. I haven't changed any settings on the mic, and now I will do some mic tests. Wind reduction standard on the Action 5 Pro, mono recording, wind reduction activated on the Ace Pro 2. This is an audio test. Test audio 1 2 3, test audio ABC. What do you think about this audio directly coming out of the camera? I have the wind muff of the Ace Pro 2 on the mic part here. What do you think about the audio quality? And now I will switch to the other mode, which is the voice enhancement on the Ace Pro 2 and the high wind reduction on the Action 5 Pro. So now I have voice enhancement on the Ace Pro 2 and I have high wind reduction on the Action 5 Pro. Which one you think is better for vlogging scenario? Which one you think is useful for these kind of scenarios? I think, to be honest, because I know myself that I will not use these cameras to vlog with without an external microphone, but I think the voice enhancement, according to what I saw, but you are the judge, is way more interesting on the Ace Pro 2 if you would like to vlog without a microphone. And the wind reduction is mainly when you are in high wind areas, and when you are biking and doing some activities, you have lots of wind coming on the camera. By the way, let us just talk about few stuff on this camera. I will not list the specs, but we know now that we can use the old batteries that we have on the Ace Pro 2 for this for the Ace Pro 1. On this Ace Pro 2 we can use all the accessories that we had on the Ace Pro 1 for this Ace Pro 2, and that's something very important. On the other side, they had lots of improvements in terms of the build quality, or not the build quality, but the hardware of this camera. Previously we couldn't connect a microphone via USB-C to this camera. We had to use always the audio adapter, although they sent me the audio adapter and it's exactly the same as for the Ace Pro 1. But for this camera we have time code now. So if you have a microphone that has time code, such as the Rode Wireless Pro, or I have another microphone that I'm working on for a full review, which is not DJI and not Rode, at a cheaper price, it has time code, so you can sync that later on. If you don't have the audio adapter, it's not a problem, because now on this Ace Pro 2 you can plug a USB-C microphone directly into the USB-C port of the camera, and you can use it as a microphone. And that was something that was highly requested last year after the release of the Ace Pro 1, and now they made it done. So that will be a perfect option if you don't want to buy that audio adapter, if you don't want to buy like a time code microphone and so on. So that will be very good. So This was the audio test comparing the voice enhancement mode, the high wind reduction on the Action 5 Pro, and the voice enhancement mode on the Ace Pro 2. Yeah, what do you think? Let me know that down below. Now I have this DJI Mic 2 connected via Bluetooth to the Ace Pro 2, and the connection is flawless. It connects easily. Yesterday I made it live when I was on my live stream. Everything works perfectly. I can see the bar on the top screen to see if I'm peaking or not, so it's very handy. And I'm quite sure that we don't have the same exact quality if we are using this microphone via Bluetooth to the Ace Pro 2 or this same microphone via Bluetooth to the Action 5 Pro, because, well, the environment is the same between the DJI camera and microphone, while here we don't have the same environment, we don't have the same Bluetooth protocol, we don't have the same kind of connectivities, but it works. So if you need a wireless microphone, that could be an option. For me, I think whether I can stick maybe to the time code with the other cheap microphone that I'll be reviewing very soon, or if I would like to vlog, I can use the built-in microphone from time to time, just in case I don't have a wireless microphone in my pocket. And in some other scenarios I might use also the USB-C to connect whether this DJI mic with the receiver, so I can have two microphones connected, or some other microphones. Let me know what do you think about that in the comment section box. Let's see now how these two cameras perform. I have the DJI Osmo Action 5 in super night mode, 4K 25 rocksteady on wide field of view. On the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, this is the pure video mode, 4K 25 standard stabilization. Everything is set to auto on these cameras. I have set the bitrate to high on these cameras. Let me go out. Bonjour. So these are not ideal conditions for these cameras because it's pitch black now. Yeah, I'm going there to see. We have some haze. These can be nice shots with these cameras. Which one you think is more true to real life colors? Let me flip the camera in the other direction. I noticed from the screens on both cameras that we have way more flares on the DJI compared to the Ace Pro 2. Here we have some flares, but again I cannot tell on these tiny screens, although the screen on the Ace Pro is way bigger, but it's really hard to tell here. So you will be the judge. So here is my studio. These are some shots taken with the AcePro2 and the DJI Action 5 Pro in super night mode on DJI, in pure video mode on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. This is my studio setup here. I have my mic, I have my desk, my computer behind me. So this is the shot that I was using yesterday for the live session. The camera is just beneath my Sony camera, and I have everything set to auto high bitrate on both cameras, and I'm shooting in low light, well, in the low light mode of these two cameras, and the wide field of view or the ultra field of view on the Ace Pro 2. I'm recording the audio internally on the cameras. I'm not using an external microphone. This one is connected to my Fuji there. So let me know what do you think about this shot, whether you like the colors, you like the image quality of the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and of the DJI Action 5 Pro in these conditions. This is not super dim situation because I have my key light, I have my top down light here, and I have my fill light. I have some backlights, but I'm really curious to see what do you think about this shot here in my home studio. And if I put the camera just in the center of the frame, so now I have the camera in the center of the frame. Let me tilt it down a little bit. Again, I'm recording the audio internally on both cameras. So this is my main kind of shot. I know it's a little bit wide for what I like to do, but it's not bad. So would you like to use such cameras for your home studio setups? Let me know that in the comment section below. On a quick note, I just want to make it clear once again, this video is not sponsored by Insta360. They sent it to me for free, but I don't have any agreement with them. So let's be clear and honest on this point, so I can say whatever I want about this camera. And stay tuned for an upcoming video where I give you my thoughts about it. In today's video, there are no personal thoughts about this camera. You are the judge. I haven't been using it until I got it yesterday. So to be honest, it's really hard to give thoughts and to give opinions about this camera. What I can say is that I'm enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying the footage that you are seeing. I hope you are enjoying the audio quality coming out of it. You are the judge in today's video. I'm really curious to see your thoughts in the comment section below. By the way, if you are interested in this one or any other camera, you can find affiliate links down below. If you purchase via my link, you will get free gifts from Insta360, and I'm sure they will ship the camera to you quickly. So this is what I can say about it. And yeah, by that way you are supporting my channel, and you can also support my channel by liking this video, by sharing it around, commenting on it, subscribing to my channel, and you can ring the bell so you will not miss my upcoming posts about this camera. And now let's continue showing you some footage out of this. Let us do now a quick focus test to see the minimum focusing distance, if it was really improved on this camera. To be honest, I will not use a tape to measure at which centimeter exactly the focus will fall out, because this is not a real world test, you know. What I would like to do is to vlog with this camera to see if my face is in focus. Well, you will see, you will tell me if the face is in focus. Let me show you my setup. So the camera is at this far away from me, you know. I have this DJI tech thing here, not extended, but I have my elbow leaning on my waist, so I'm not extending my arm like this in order to trick you, you know. I have my arm resting here, and this is a comfortable way to vlog with this camera. I'm using my cell phone here just to take some shots. So what do you think? Do you think I'm in focus? Do you think, let me turn this off, or let me take, do you think I'm in focus in this kind of shots? I like the ultra wide, ultra field of view because it's wide enough. It's like the wide field of view on the DJI Action 5 Pro. In today's video, I'm not going to do some action shots with a bike because look at the weather. It's so shitty here. And I think it will start to rain in maybe few minutes or a few hours. But they announced that we will have some blue skies later in the afternoon. So let's hope for the best. If we have some blue skies in the afternoon, I will take out the camera again to make some other kind of videos to show you maybe some colors and so on. So now you can see, because the light is not so bright, the dynamic range should be at its best here, you know, even though we don't have details in the sky, but we have different shades of the green here. So that will be interesting to see, because green color is always tricky on cameras. And so what do you think about the focus distance? Let me know if I'm in focus or not. They say that they worked on shortening the focusing distance of this camera, the minimum focusing distance. And last year it was about maybe 50-60 centimeters, although they announced that it was around 40. So let me know now if the footage are usable or not. Once again, I'm shooting in medium sharpness. The low sharpness is really when you have lots of texture, you want to smooth that out. But this one looks nice, at least on the screen. I hope I'm not wrong. Let me take a closer look. Okay, this can be interesting. I will turn my phone on to record this. On the screen I look not bad. I look very sharp. Well, not sharp, but in focus, I mean. And I'm so close to the camera. What do you think? Let me know that in the comment section box. By the way, yesterday during the live stream, I tested to turn on the camera without a battery, just plugged to a power bank, and it worked. That's amazing. We can use the same GPS remote control from the AcePro 1. And when we flip the camera vertically, for those who would like to make shorts, TikToks and so on, all the menu, all the display of the camera will flip vertically, and that's really handy and that's really nice. We have did that on the Nikon Z6 III. Even bigger cameras now started to have this kind of flipping vertical menus. Very handy. I forgot to mention that we have a dedicated dashcam mode, and this is genius. For me, it's not usable. I'm not gonna use it in a dashcam mode, but I've got lots of comments from people in the States mainly would like to have an action camera that they can use as a dashcam, and this one has a dedicated dashcam mode, and this is perfect. Now I'll be testing all the field of views of this camera as well as all the color profiles. How it looks on my face, standard color profile. This is the vivid color profile. Let's see how it looks on my face. This is the Leica natural. How it looks on my face. How it looks on my face. Leica vivid. So now I'm in Leica vivid. I think it's very nice in terms of colors. That's what I saw on the screen. I'm not sure about that. I'm waiting for you to judge in the comment section box. This is the Leica vivid. I will switch now to Leica natural. This is Leica Natural HDR off. What do you think about the colors? Let me know that in the comment section below. Do you prefer this one or the standard or the vivid colors, the basic ones of the Insta360? Personally, I used the Ace Pro and the standard color profile, but now with these Leica modes, I think I'm gonna use those way more than the standard and normal vivid color profiles. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, you are the judge. You will let me know your thoughts about the audio, about the color profiles, about the image quality, about everything in the comment section box. It's not a review for this camera. I'm not sponsored by Insta360. They never paid me to make content for this camera. They sent it to me for free, once again, just to be honest with you. And if you'd like to support my channel, hit like, that's a massive help. Subscribe, ring the bell, because I have lots of upcoming videos about this camera. Ring the bell so you will not miss these posts. And if you are interested, if you are interested in this camera, you can find my affiliate link down below. If you purchase it via my affiliate link, you don't pay extra money, you get free gifts from Insta360, and you help my channel a lot, so I can keep creating content. I can keep the motivation to create content and interesting content for you. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and ciao for now.